Hi there, it's Brian from Home Painters, and I just want to talk about some of the key fundamental attributes you need to have in order to work at Home Painters. The first is our purpose. I just want to talk about our purpose. It's absolutely crucial that we paint homeowners' dreams. That's our purpose, and you can connect with that fundamentally. So absolutely important. We paint homeowners' dreams, that you connect with that emotionally, and I want you to create your own story as to why you connect with that emotionally. And it's absolutely important that you understand that. And you connect with this emotionally for you to be successful at Home Painters. Some of our key values, our 5 key values, and what they are basically is how we work, how we conduct ourselves, and how we basically work day to day, because when you're running a big organization, it's really important to make sure everyone's on the same page in terms of how we act and how we understand each other. We have 5 key values. The more you know, the less you know. Second is, it is what it is. Third is Git R Done. Fourth is turn fear into fire. And the fifth one is tell it like it is. The first value is the more you know, the less you know.
Gentlemen, you are the top 1% of all naval aviators. The elite. Best of the best. We'll make you better.
I'll give you an example about that is when I was 23 years old. I'm 49 right now. 23 years old, I thought I knew everything. I was pretty cocky and I thought I knew a lot. And now at 49, roughly 12 to $14 million worth of sales later, I just realized I don't know jack squat. In fact, I'm just starting to learn the basics about business. 20, almost 30 years later, I'm getting my ass handed to me on a silver platter regularly by stuff that's happening, and I'm constantly seeking coaching. I'm always trying to improve. I'm actually like a real sponge when it comes to knowledge, and I'm willing to do almost anything to make that happen, whether it be spend money, time, and a lot of time it's tough because as a human being, you have a bit of an ego, think you know everything, but the reality is that ego is absolutely crucial. You put it behind yourself and you actually just say, you know what, I'm here to learn. I'm here to soak in as much information as possible, and I'm willing to be the oasis of everyone's knowledge. Whether you're 25 teaching me stuff or 55 or 105, I can learn something from everyone. And that takes a lot of humility, a lot of hunger, and bottom line, I'm really, really absolutely passionate and willing to do almost anything to learn. And that's something that is so important in Home Painters, that you have that humbleness, you're willing to admit you're wrong, and realizing that really, I don't care who you are, whether you're Bill Gates or if you're just starting out in your first year in business, you don't know jack squat, and there's so much to learn, and there's something that can be learned from everyone out there. The second value I want to talk about is, it is what it is.
We can stay here, get the shit kicked out of us, or we can fight our way back into the light. We can climb out of hell. 1 inch at a time.
It is what it is crap happens. This is a tough, grueling, messy, ugly business sometimes. You're going to make tons of mistakes. You're going to take risks and you're going to screw up big time. That's fine. I'm not going to be mad with that, but we have to learn from it and we need to find a way to profit from it. So whether you made a mistake or not, that's fine. In fact, when you make a mistake, let's celebrate, but we got to learn from it and never make that mistake again. And we also got to create, for example, learn from it and profit from it. And profit from it meaning we have to find a better system. Maybe you should go to your upline, go to whoever's your superior and say, you know what, this did not work. I lost tons of money. I lost the company tons of money, and we got to fix this situation. Or we have to create another policy and say, you know what, this policy sucks because this is what happened, and let's just move on and let's create a better policy so this never happens again. So it's absolutely crucial. You move on, you take risks, you move on when they make a mistake, and you're going to make mistakes, that's fine, but you got to profit from it, learn from it, and move on and make a better policy or make a better situation better in the end. So that's how we're going to, in terms of it is what it is at Home Painters. The third value I'm going to talk about is Git R Done.
It's an all-American phrase, whatever you got to do, don't bitch about it, don't complain about it, just get her done. Give 110% and get her done.
Git R Done is just get her done, make it happen, find a way to make it happen. and do whatever it takes to make stuff done. And sometimes you get caught up in the process and who he said, she said, or it's his fault, it's her fault, whatever. That doesn't matter. Let's just get it done. We'll fix the issue later in terms of the problem. Don't get stuck or handcuffed by being a perfectionist, because trust me, perfectionism is the worst thing you could ever do as an entrepreneur, as a manager, if you're trying to do anything successfully, trying to make it perfect. Let's just get it done, find a way to make it happen, and then we'll worry about how we're going to fix it or how we're going to make the process better in the future. The fourth value I'm going to talk about is turn fear into fire.
Hey, I feel weak. Shut up. Listen, Mickey, the only difference between the hero and the coward is the hero's willing to go for it, all right? Willing to take the shot, okay? Now this guy over here is scared too. You're scared, he's scared, you're both scared. Remember in the basement, we was talking about fear and how it's like this fire, huh? And you gotta control it because it's like, it'll like burn you up or it's gonna burn him up, all right? Now you gotta make it work for you, Tommy, okay? I would never do nothing that would hurt you. You gotta understand what I'm saying. Now fear is like this fire, okay? Now let it burn and burn until it becomes like this volcano. And when the time is right and you see the opening, explode all over this guy, okay? And you can take him, okay? It's all heart, you understand? Okay, it ain't all muscle, it's all heart. Heart and fire, okay. Now you do it.
So turning fear into fire in a nutshell is just not getting caught up thinking about things too much and overthinking things and making it worse than it is before it even happens. Just obviously you want to think through it, make a strategic decision and make it happen. And again, this is the thing about mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. Just ready, aim, fire, and then make an action. And then if you find out if that doesn't work, take another action. If that doesn't work, take another action. If that doesn't work, take another action. Bottom line, don't get stuck in fear, because fear is what keeps everyone from acting. Value number 5, tell it like it is.
I'm a big fan of going all in on your strengths and don't give a fuck about what you suck at. Self-awareness isn't only just betting on your strengths, it's accepting all your shortcomings. Let me tell you one thing, what works for me does not necessarily work for you. I think being at peace with yourself and your skill set is such an important part of this. Too many people try to be like me because it's sizzly and it's sexy and people want to be charismatic and on stage. So many of you do so many things better than I do. You can look at like how people roll and like it's great to admire and things of that nature, but it's so damn important to stick to like your DNA. Try to get to a place where you understand yourself and understand what your strengths are. You've got to find your self-awareness. All your shortcomings are there for a reason. They're there to also allow you to be great. Deep in your brain, deep in your heart, you actually accept all those shortcomings is the second your life goes on the offense. I worry that people don't tap into their strengths. You have to audit who you actually are, because then you're not gonna bullshit yourself. You're gonna storytell yourself, you're gonna motivate yourself, but you're not gonna bullshit yourself.
In a nutshell, this is one of the toughest values besides fear into fire. And the reason why, because it's so tough. A lot of people say they wanna grow, but they don't wanna do what it takes to grow. And sometimes that could mean going into therapy, having to look yourself in the mirror and really realizing, why am I repeating these negative cycles? And it's absolutely crucial that you understand what your unique ability is in terms of what you're special at and what you're not special at, and being aware of that and trying to make sure that you stay within that box and you don't get yourself doing things or lying to yourself and trying to be something that you're not. Hopefully you enjoyed our video on our purpose and values. I just want to say I really am happy that you chose to become a part of our team. And if you really want to be successful and you're passionate about home painters, then please learn the purpose and values and make it a part of your everyday life and your DNA. I guarantee you will be successful. But these values and the purpose are really going to be the cornerstone and the basis towards all the success. And it's really been the cornerstone between our success now and what was like even 30 years ago when I first started this business. So I love the fact that you were here listening to this video, and feel free to listen to it over and over again. As I said, it's going to be the actual fundamental basis towards your successful home painters, and I look forward to hopefully meeting you and succeeding with you as well.